Okay, today I want to talk about the self-watering system, the Wick system. I have a starter seed tray here. You can see the little picture down here where you put water in the bottom, and this mat here sucks up the water, and the plant sucks as much water as it wants off the mat. So we're going to open this up, and we're going to talk about how it works and my plans. This self-watering system, I really like it. In theory, you put a big bucket of water under the plant, or people make them in a 5-gallon bucket. So you make a false bottom to hold your dirt, and in the bottom you leave like this much. You put a towel in there and you stick it up through the fake bottom and let the towel just rest in the dirt underneath. So the towel's always damp, and the plant will suck up as much water as it needs. Dampness doesn't hurt the plant. So you still have to water the plant. It's going to drink the same amount of water, but what it does is it stops you from maybe forgetting to water one day or 2 days or a week, and then when you come back to water, the dirt's all hard, and then you overwater because you feel bad because you didn't water enough. So this self-watering or wick system is something that I've really been studying. I used to have kind of a commercial grow room, and I keep thinking back to those days of, man, would I've used this system. We grew hydroponically. It's a lot cleaner. You know, you can just, water is easier to get rid of than, say, dirt. It's also, you don't go home all dirty. So I don't know if I'd have used it when I was growing in the warehouse, but for vegetables and things, I think there's no other way to go. So let's take a look at this, exactly what it is. So you have 2 seed starter trays. So they give you these little, I don't know, it's some type of little pellet here. They're cute and they make nice dirt, but I'm putting dirt in here. I'll use this in the mix somehow, but I'm not just gonna make it in there. So you got these grow trays here, right? Here's the mat. You're gonna put these on the bottom, just like that. So, let's get rid of that. So the water goes in here. This holds the starter tray up. Then you put the wick mat in, and see how the ends are going to fold down? Then it rides on top like that. So the theory is that the water's underneath, the mat gets wet, it brings water to the top, and then the plants, because there's a hole in the bottom of these, the plant touches, the dirt touches the mat, and then the plant pulls as much water as it needs. So it's like perfect water. The other day we went and I bought a smaller one. And this is the one that I did like 2 weeks ago. We had a windstorm that kind of, the tent took a beating. It's hanging tough, but that little grow tent took a beating out on the deck. And these got actually thrown off the shelf and onto the ground. So there's one square down there in the corner by you that I think it sprouted and it had 2 plants, but I think when this thing got knocked off the shelf, thank God it like landed upright. But somehow this one corner got damaged. The results compared to those little Jiffy pellets or these other little things that I've been using, I mean, this is 100% here. We got 100% germination. So today I'm going to plant, you know, we decided to get more. So we got 72 now, plus the original. Working on the greenhouse, going to finish it hopefully on Saturday. So hopefully I should be able to just grow vegetables all year is what I'm trying to do. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that's the goal. And I'll document it, and you know, hopefully I can make something happen. I suggest you check out the self-watering pot or the self-watering theory. I've got a couple other ideas that I'm going to try with this that I don't know if it's going to work. Couple ideas that I got for the wick system, like what if you had 1 bucket of water that actually fed 2 or 3 things of 2 or 3 pots of plants, and if in, you know, when you do it in a 5-gallon bucket, you can only put this much water in it because that's, you know, you need the rest of the, however high you make your fake platform, but that's taken away from dirt from the bucket. What if I could put the bucket 2 feet in the air, a bunch of them 2 feet in the air, and just have one water trough and have towels going up to feed everything? So I'm going to play around. I'm going to try some things. I don't know if they're all going to work, but we'll see what happens.